Hey everyone, welcome to your video. This is going to be for Virgo Love. As usual, you guys, quick reminder, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, personal readings are available. My email is in the description below. Alright, let's get some love messages for Virgo, please. Ooh, Virgo. Alright, we have deception here. And then we do have give your relationship a chance. I feel like you are dealing with someone who is not really being real. Someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. And then at the bottom of the deck, you do have give your relationship a chance. But then underneath the deception card, we have very soon and also separation here. So for some of you, I do feel like you are dealing with a soulmate. This is kind of like Leo's reading that I just did. The on again, off again, on again, off again is the kind of the feeling I'm getting here. So I'm getting two things. Number one, some of you are dealing with someone who's not being true, and that relationship is going to come to an end, and then after that you have what was it? Very soon, and calling in your soulmate. So after a separation here, I do feel like your prayers and affirmations and your visualizations will help bring you and your soulmate together. So for some of you, there's going to be a breakup, and then your soulmate's going to come in. Some of you, you already are dealing with your soulmate. There's just still some immaturity there, where you guys are kind of going through these bumps in the road. And for those of you who are sure that this is the person that you want to be with, this is the person you feel like you're supposed to be with, you are being asked to work on that partnership. And underneath that you have, this could be the one. There's definitely some working on that needs to be done when it comes to your love life here. But let's go ahead and pull some more cards and get a little deeper so we can have a better understanding. For some of you, I feel like you should watch the Leo video. I feel that energy in this reading so far a lot. Alright, so you have the Page of Air and the World card. I knew this was going to come out. I feel like the World card or the Wheel of Fortune card. And that still may come out. So with the Page of Air here, there is a need to be logical and to be honest with yourself. Like I said, for some of you, you are dealing with deception here where someone is not being honest with you. And there is a need here to be honest with yourself and to be careful of being too impulsive and allowing your curiosity to lead you more. There is some challenging information I see here. I'm also sensing some delays in plans or even just changes. There's a situation here possible like where the truth hurts, I'm feeling too. But overall, this is what you're dealing with that, you know, is a little complicated to have to get through. But you guys, you have the World on the bottom here. This is a job well done. This is feeling of joy and contentment and gratitude. And I do feel like regardless of the deception and the challenges with the Page of Air here, I do feel like you are on the path towards enlightenment. For some of you, you may be having some memories popping up. I do feel like there's something here with the plans. Where if you feel like there's delays or a change of plans, I feel like going with the flow is the best idea here. There may be also a feeling of missed opportunity, but what I want to express here is it's just a feeling of missed opportunity. You're not actually dealing with a missed opportunity. But I want you to be careful because of this missed opportunity. There's going to be a feeling of discontentment or boredom. But what you need to do, what the cards are saying here, is open your eyes to the possibilities around you. You do have, oh, look at that. There's that wheel that I was looking for. There is going to be a time of positive change coming up soon. There's going to be a situation that suddenly moves forward. And fortune is on your side. You just want to make sure that you're keeping yourself organized, you're being logical, making sure that there's structure and discipline, and I do see a need here for leadership. The Four of Swords just dropped out before I started shuffling. I'm not going to keep it, but I do feel like there is a message there, because with the Four of Swords, this is about temporary exile. This is strife, the need to maybe go on a retreat and just get away. So I feel like when you are dealing with these feelings of deception or boredom, or plans not working out as expected, try to look at that as an opportunity for you to just take time out for yourself. But in the long run, Virgo, there is going to be a feeling of a job well done. Once you make it through this, there's definitely going to be that feeling of a job well done. And like I was saying at the beginning, for some of you, where there is going to be a separation within the relationship, just hold out, stay strong. Yeah, I just seen the Tower, so there might be a need for a Tower moment here. But this is so that you can continue onto your path of enlightenment. So you can feel joy and just know that you did a job well done in the long run. Don't let them hold you down. You know, most importantly, when we go through things, it's really just about getting yourself back up, keeping yourself together. You know, we all fall sometimes, but we've got to get back up. And it's such an amazing feeling once you do, once you get through that. I know now that I'm older, that helps me a lot when I go through things. Like, because of being through things in the past, I've learned that this too shall pass. It's all about how you handle the situation. Alright, so we have the High Priestess here, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So because so far we have 2 pages here, that's definitely making me feel like there is going to be a new start with something in your life. This is a love reading, so I want to say that it's in love. It'll be a new start in love. But for those of you that maybe aren't in a situation involving love right now, this can always be about the love of yourself and taking care of yourself. So trust your intuition. You know, ask your higher power to help you, and trust yourself. I do feel like there's going to be some mystery, some feelings of mystery or mysteriousness that you're going to be dealing with, and when you are feeling that, trust your intuition, trust yourself. Ask your higher power to guide you. With the Knight of Swords here, for some of you, I'm getting a sense of a strong man. This could be you or someone you're dealing with. But I also am feeling bravery. And I feel like for some of you, this is going to be you after, you know, you go through whatever this is that you're going through, and you get back up and you keep on going, and you feel that sense of a job well done. That's going to be you feeling really proud of yourself and saying, wow, I was really brave when I needed to be. Also clever. I see you being very clever when you need to here. But like I was saying too, with the pages, this is something new. Something new. Triumph. You have the Triumph card here, and that is coupled with the High Priestess. So this is you definitely being able to trust yourself, trust your intuition. Ultimately, it's not what other people say, it's how you feel, it's what you do. It's not what other people do, it's not what other people say. There is also a new idea here. And I do see you definitely having to deal with opinions of others. But I also feel like there's going to be someone that you're going to deal with who's going to have an opinion that you're not going to be too happy about the opinion that they have. But ultimately, it is going to spark a new idea. It's actually going to inspire you in the long run. Also, with the Page of Wands here, there is a need for kindness. Don't let other people get you all riled up. Stay kind. That'll definitely go a long way for you. And like we were talking about earlier too, where was it? The need for self-control. With the Chariot here also, same thing. The need for self-control, the need for willpower, the need to control yourself from getting too emotionally or mentally exhausted by someone and their opinion. Having the control to keep your heart and your mind in a stable place regardless of what's going on around you, and the willpower to keep pushing through and to get up out of that. Because again, ultimately, I see a victory here. Yeah, you have the empath here. There is a need to reevaluate certain situations. But ultimately here, I see you triumphing when it comes to love, when it comes to dealing with your own feelings. And ultimately, I feel like you're going to look at this as an adventure, a lesson, an adventure that brought a lesson. And yeah, I see you very determined, very motivated, regardless of any challenges. I also get here, you know, keeping it to yourself, staying very private. But I also see you being very professional and doing very well professionally too. But I really feel like, all in all, Virgo, you're in a good place. There's a lot of support around you. Anytime you feel indecisive, there's definitely people that you can turn to, whether you know it or not. But you gotta remember, you have the power. Oh, look at that, and the reward card. That was right on the top of the deck. The reward card. There's a feeling of guilt here. All in all here, hold on, honey. All in all here, it's ultimately up to you, Virgo. You know, you are the master of your life. You are in charge of the decisions you make. You are in charge of the way that you feel. You're in charge of the way you allow yourself to express your feelings. All in all, there's a lot of things going on here, but these are all things that are helping you grow tremendously as a person. You know, if you have moments where you're feeling exhausted, or you know that there is some healing that needs to be done, taking a nap will help. Taking things moment by moment instead of stressing about the future or worrying about the past. But ultimately, Virgo, we're all in this together. We're all on this adventure together. We're all learning the same things, just at different times. Got to be careful with those words. Using sharp words definitely is only going to set you back. And I feel like a lot of you right now are definitely being tested for that reason, because it's a lesson that needs to be experienced and learned here. I feel like there is lots of love when it comes to home life here. And I feel like there is a sense of, you know, your home life, that's what completes you. But you are struggling here with the Page of Pentacles, where you're starting to feel like You need to feel more inspired. You need more of an adventure here. But we do want to be careful with making quick decisions. Because ultimately you want to come out of this where it's like, okay, job well done. I'm joyous, I am content, and I feel gratitude. Like I said, ultimately you will be on the path towards enlightenment. Or you already are, but you're gonna see that you are on your right path. You are doing the right thing. But again, be careful with those words. I also see something in here where dealing with a group of people, with the guilt card. This could be you feeling guilt when it comes to a group of people, or it could be a group of people that are feeling guilty towards you. But ultimately you have the Triumph card here. So like I said, just watch your words, sit back, and just trust in everything to happen the way it needs to. And ultimately I do see a soulmate coming in, whether this is someone that you're already with where you needed to take some time apart and you're coming back together, or finally putting an end to that unhealthy relationship and a soulmate coming in. Alright, you guys, I hope that helps. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, personal readings are available if you need one. My email is in the description below, so you can just go ahead and send me an email. And I'll see you guys next time.